Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, the Honorable Donald John Trump.
Donald Trump has been sworn in as the 47th US President in Washington. He entered the rotunda in the Capitol to applause and was then greeted by the outgoing President Joe Biden. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos were among dozens of tech entrepreneurs at the inauguration. They were joined by former presidents and their spouses, including the Clintons, the Bushes and the Obamas.
Repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Cannon fire marked the moment as Mr. Trump celebrated with his family. His inauguration completes a triumphant comeback for a political disruptor who survived 2 impeachment trials, an indictment for attempting to overturn his 2020 election loss, and 2 assassination attempts.
Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
And Mr. Trump pledged to rescue America from what he described as years of betrayal and decline.
The golden age of America begins right now. From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer.
International leaders around the world have been congratulating Mr. Trump. Vladimir Putin said on a video call that Mr. Trump had overcome a lot of obstacles to reclaim the presidency and said he was open to dialogue with the new administration. Olaf Scholz of Germany said he had already had intensive talks with the new president, while Poland's president Andrzej Duda said it's a big day for the world. Hours earlier, in the final minutes of his presidency, Joe Biden preemptively pardoned several members of his family, including his brothers James, Francis and Frank Biden, and his sister Valerie Biden Owens. Mr. Biden said the pardons were intended to shield his family from politically motivated attacks and should not be mistaken as an acknowledgement of any wrongdoing. The 11th hour move follows another set of pardons issued to COVID response chief Anthony Fauci and members of the House of the 6th of January riot investigation to prevent what he called unjustified politically motivated prosecutions. The UN chief Antonio Guterres says the aid agency in Gaza has been increasing aid into the Strip since the ceasefire began, adding that 630 trucks entered yesterday. But displaced Palestinians are returning to find their homes reduced to rubble, with conditions impossible to live in. The fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hamas is in its 2nd day, but there is still uncertainty as to what lies ahead. And David Beckham has urged the World Economic Forum to fight for girls' rights. He received the Crystal Award at the World Economic Forum for his extraordinary leadership and humanitarianism in promoting and protecting the rights of the world's most vulnerable children. It came on the 20th anniversary of Mr. Beckham being a UNICEF Special Ambassador.
Good evening.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.